Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. We are coming to you live from a village in Kisumu County. In this video right now, I want us to listen to some remarks made by Moses Kuria, remarks that are going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. Listen to this.
Nimejaribu kutumia formula zote za watu wa wanta kushinda kura. There's no way. Mimi ni mtu wa hesabu. Hiyo nilisomea mpaka university. Nilikuwa kwa matiba kwa hesabu. Kwa Kibaki mara 3 kwa hesabu. Uhuru mkamfanyia hesabu 2 times. Ruto nilikuwa 2022 mambo ya hesabu yake. Hakuna hesabu ya siasa Kenya sijui. Nimejaribu Pythagoras, dental formula, there's no way for watu wanta kushinda kura. Hakuna. And by the way, not that they are happy with William Ruto, but they are unifying factor. Makabila yote ya Kenya is one Rigathi Gachagua. Anajichomea na hataka kuanguka na sisi as a community. Who can trust him for a coalition? Kwa sababu watu wanajiuliza hata mkishinda na yeye hiyo nyumba itakalika namna gani? So amechoma bet. Yeah? Hakuna Mjaluo anaweza kupiga kura pahali Rigathi yako. Hakuna Mjaluo anaweza kupiga. Wewe jiulize tangu Malava. Wewe umesikia kilio Malala? Umesikia kilio basi Malala ino? Ndio zile wanauliza unatokea huko kwa mtu ile asias. Eugene wa Malwa. Unamwona hapa, hebu apeleke Rigathi Gachagua kwa Trans Nzoia. I'm challenging him. Yani, the small opportunity juzi alikuwa Kangudo Saturday. Nafasi kidogo ya kuongea na Wakaba, nyinyi mlete 4 million. Do you think those people can trust him? Ati mimi am the opposition, na opposition ni mimi. Ati bila mimi hakuna opposition. Sijui nikienda kulala hakuna. Is that the language of wooing someone? Na hata sijui alitongoza bibi yake namna gani mtu. Is that the language, honestly speaking? Hiyo ndio lugha ya kumconvince mtu makabila mengine kuja tufanye pamoja. This man is taking our community to the ditch.
Do you agree with Moses Kuria? Kuria is saying William Ruto will win next year's presidential election, and that the biggest obstacle in the opposition, what will make the opposition lose to Ruto, is none other than Rigathi Gachagua. Let me hear from you on the comment section whether you agree with Moses Kuria or you disagree. Let me hear from the comment section. Before we continue with our analysis, for those who are not aware, for some times now, we've been fundraising for one of our strong fans here, Doris Okech. Doris is a cancer patient who reached out to us for some financial assistance to enable her undergo her cancer treatments. So far, we have managed to raise about 94,000 Kenya shillings. Our target was 150,000. That means the remaining balance is about 56,000. And to those who have so far sent their contributions, and those who have not sent their contributions, I'm very much humbled with the kind of love you've shown for Doris. If you have something little to chip in, feel free to channel that contribution to that number. Let us clear the remaining balance of 56,000 as fast as we can. I know we can do it. If you have 50, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, or even the 56,000, feel free to chip in. That's the number. Let's now jump to our analysis. Kuria is saying Ruto will win and that Rigathi is the biggest obstacle in the opposition. The obstacle that can easily make the opposition lose to Ruto. If keenly you listen to Kuria, in one way or the other he makes sense. And maybe Moses Kuria has been listening to us here. I've consistently maintained that Ruto will easily win next year's presidential election. Not that Kenyans love Ruto that much, but because the opposition does not have the right candidates to face Ruto. And it's also true and a fact that the biggest obstacle or the weakest link in the opposition is none other than Rigathi Gachagua. Gachagua is the weakest link in the opposition, but also the strongest link in the opposition. The only problem is that Rigathi is using his weakness more than the strength, thus giving William Ruto an easy win come next year. Strength in that he brings in some very good ethnic numbers. And our politics in Kenya is all about ethnic arithmetics, and Rigathi brings in that. He's the weakest link in that he isolates other Kenyan communities. Or should other Kenyan communities see him, then they rather identify with Ruto than identifying with Rigathi Gachagua. So technically Rigathi is opposition's strongest link, but also the opposition's weakest link. Rigathi uses the weakest link more than the strength. And as long as Rigathi is coming out as the opposition's engine, then it's very clear most Kenyans will abandon the opposition for William Samoei Ruto. And that's something I've always explained quite often in this platform. So what Kuria is saying is something that is there and very true. How I wish the opposition put their acts together and identify the right suitable candidate to face Ruto. Rigathi should take a back seat. He should not be seen or be heard more than other progressive leaders in the opposition. If possible, maybe the opposition can even position leaders such as Matiang'i or even Sifuna. Such leaders, they can bring in some good votes for the opposition more than Rigathi Gachagua. Let Rigathi keep his ethnic card silent. Let him play it silently. But if he's very loud about it, then it's true and very clear the opposition will lose to Ruto. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person sending his or her contribution that will enable Doris undergo her cancer treatments, feel free to channel that contribution to that number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.
Nimejaribu kutumia formula zote za watu ya wanta mkusida kura. There's no way. Mimi ni mtu wa hesabu. Hiyo nilisomea mpaka university. Nilikuwa kwa Matiba kwa hesabu. Kwa Kibaki mara 3 kwa hesabu. Uhuru mkamfanyia hesabu 2 times. Ruto nilikuwa 2022 mambo ya hesabu yake. Hakuna hesabu ya siasa Kenya sijui. Nimejaribu Pythagoras, dental formula, is no way for watu wanta mkusida kura. Hakuna. And by the way, not that they are happy with William Ruto, but they are unifying factor. Makabila yote ya Kenya is one Rigathi Gachagua. Anajichomea na hataka kuanguka na sisi as a community. Who can trust him for a coalition? Kwa sababu watu wanajiuliza hata mkishinda na yeye hiyo nyumba itakalika namna gani? So amechoma bet. Yeah? Hakuna Mjaluo anaweza kupiga kura pahali Rigathi yako. Hakuna Mjaluo anaweza kupiga. Wewe jiulize tangu Malava. Wewe umesikia kilio Malala? Umesikia kilio basi Malala ino? Ndio zile ngoma wanauliza, unatopeleka huko kwa mtu ile ashes. Eugene Wamalwa unamwona hapa, hebu apeleke Rigathi Gachagua kwa Trans Nzoia. I'm challenging him. Yani the small opportunity juzi alikuwa Kangudo Saturday. Nafasi kidogo ya kuongea na Wakamba, nyinyi mlete 4 million. Do you think those people can trust him? Ati mimi am the opposition na opposition ni mimi. Ati bila mimi hakuna opposition. Sijui nikienda kulala hakuna. Is that the language of wooing someone? Hata sijui alitongoza bibi yake namna gani mtu. Is that the language, honestly speaking? Hiyo ndio lugha ya kumconvince mtu makabila ingine kuja tufanye pamoja. This man is taking our community to the ditch.